just kind of wanted to throw a little video together, just doing some sound samples, testing out my Mojotone ISO cabinet. So I think what for this video I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Mini Nightmare by Driftwood Amplification. I'm actually going to run the boost pedal from Liquor Audio, and I'll bounce between that and my Peppers pedal since I have them both hooked up still. But the ISO cabinet is a G12H 75 creamback, and then a vintage 30. It's the standard made in China. I ripped it out of one of my other cabinets some time ago. They're both well broken in. The microphones that I'm currently using on my ISO cabinet, on the V30 I'm using a Telefunken M80, and then on the creamback it's the MTP 440 by Lewitt, or Levitt, depending upon how you want to pronounce it. I really like those two microphones, just for the blending purposes, the way they sound with each speaker, the way I have them set up. So anyways, I'm going to use those. I'm going to use my PRS SC 245 custom, Arcane Ink power dozer in the bridge. Great pickup, absolutely love this thing. It's right around 8,000 on the DC, and then it's got Alnico 8 magnets. Great pickup, very organic sounding to me. Anyways, right now I'm running the Acer Hatter into the Mini Nightmare. Now, the Mini Nightmare, it's got a unique voice. It's kind of a 5150 style sound. Now I run a Guptech Sun noise pedal, or a noise gate, and I do the 3-cable method, right? So it's all my boost pedals in front of the noise gate, and then a noise gate into the front of the amp, and then I trigger the key off of a volume pedal. So the guitar into the volume pedal stays on full, and then it splits out and goes into the key, and then into the first boost pedal in the chain. And then so anyways, there's a built-in noise gate on the amp, and I don't necessarily like that specific one. I find that the range of usability on it is really narrow. I'll try to toy with it a little bit. You can kind of hear how loud the distortion is. You'll hear the noise, or you should be able to hear the noise, and it's a real fine line, because you'll lose a lot of feel from the guitar in order to completely quieten the amp. But when you give it some more feel, it's almost negating the point of turning it on. So there's no real happy balance, at least I find. I would rather have more feel in my guitar and deal with the noise versus no noise and lose the feel. I'm sure some of you guys can understand that. It comes down to that personal preference and finding that balance for your tone, what you're willing to accept versus what you want to accept. So Acer Hatter is currently on channel 2 on the Mini Nightmare, and so yeah, fuck it, we'll let it rip. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to the Peppers pedals, Dirty Tree, and we'll play with that a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play with the knob on the back of the amp. You'll be able to hear it. I'm not gonna touch any of the volumes on the ISO cabinet, but you should be able to hear the noise. So I'm gonna leave my GupTech on in the front. You'll still be able to hear it through it. I've already kind of play tested a little bit with it, so let's see how that sounds. Anyways, hopefully you guys can hear that, right? So I don't know. There's just not enough usability in it for me. So most of the time I just leave it off. The noise is negligible for me. I don't really care. I prefer P90 pickups myself, so everybody knows how loud a 60 cycle hum is on that. So anyways, there you go. Small sound samples. This video is actually taking longer than I thought it was going to, but yeah, anyway, so Driftwood Nightmare, or the Mini Nightmare. Mine actually has KT88s in it. It's a great amp. I really enjoy it. It's definitely got a unique voice to it, more than I actually prefer it over my 6505. I'm not really a 6505 5150 kind of guy, but I mean, it is what it is. So anyways, until next time.